Shelby Wells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we're going to talk about Wendy Williams because she made a post today on her Instagram account, and she's basically talking to the people directly, putting a message out there for the world to see, to the people that are kind of holding her money from her. If you're not caught up on this drama, there's some people that out there that are trying to put Wendy Williams into a conservatorship. They are not allowing her access to her money at Wells Fargo because of this, and she has finally spoken out and made a video statement about it. So I want to share that with you guys. So if you're interested in hearing more about that drama, make sure that you keep on watching. So before we get into the drama for today, I really want to show you what I got from Saks. So every now and then I really like to splurge and I like to treat myself because I work really hard, and when I get myself these, I didn't grow up with the ability to get myself nice luxury items, and then in my early adulthood I was in an abusive relationship and literally gave every cent that I had basically to my ex to do whatever he wanted to, mostly drugs. And so I literally had nothing, and I had nothing for myself. I literally, it's not a good story. So when I have a chance to get something nice for myself, I don't do it all the time because I'm smart with my money, but when I have the opportunity, I like to treat myself. So I went to Saks Fifth Avenue yesterday, and I decided to treat myself to a little something. Oh my God, you guys, look at this. I decided to treat myself to some Gucci. So I went to the Gucci store inside Saks Fifth Avenue in the Houston Galleria, and I'm gonna unbox it for you. I'm gonna show you what I got. So it came wrapped in this little like ribbon that says Gucci on it, which I will save for like a hairstyle or something. And then here is the box right here. The Gucci box. I love the detailing on the box though. I freaking love it. And then I'm gonna open it up for you guys. So this opens up, and then there's my receipt in there, girl. And then it comes in this little dust bag right here, and I'm gonna open and show you guys what I got. I'm so excited to wear this. I cannot even describe to you. I got, and there's more than just the fact that this is Gucci, the reason that it's super, super cool to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. I got this Gucci belt. Oh my God. We've got the Gucci big old belt buckle right there, and this large emblem Gucci print right there. It matches the bag that I have that I bought myself for Christmas from the Real, and I'm so excited. So there's more than one reason as to why I'm so excited that I was able to get this belt, and not only because it's Gucci, because oh my God, like if you would have asked me 2 years ago if I was gonna have a Gucci belt, I would tell you, are you crazy? If you would have asked me 5 years ago, I'd have been like, girl, you are tripping. I have never thought that I'd be able to have luxury items like this, right? And so it's just I feel so blessed, and so just so happy that I'm able to occasionally treat myself to something really nice like this. And also because I used to not fit in even the largest size of belts that these made. I used to not fit into belts really at all, and I've been on a weight loss journey and a health journey, and so with that, now I can fit into a Gucci belt. And so I'm super excited about that because it's just about being able to treat myself in ways I couldn't ever in my life, right? And some people think it's stupid, it's just a monetary possession. For me, it's a symbol of how far I've come and how hard I've worked, and that I am my own independent, free person now. I'm not trapped in an unhappy, abusive relationship, and I'm working hard to accomplish my dreams. And that's what it means to me when I get luxury goods like this. So I'm so excited I was able to get this. So I don't know, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the belt. I love the larger like logo. Oh my God, I'm so into it. I'm gonna put it back in the dust bag, girl. I'm so excited. But yeah, okay, so I wanted to talk to you about the Wendy Williams thing. If you're not caught up on this drama, girl, so Wendy Williams, there's been a lot going on with her, girl, okay? So there's people out there saying that she's showing early signs of dementia, Alzheimer's, and there's also people out there's just a couple people that are trying to take her money away from her. So Lori Miller, I think is the name. I don't have the information right in front of me, but it's in the video clip. If I'm saying the name wrong, I'm sorry. But Lori Miller and Bernie Young are kind of like, it seems like they're almost teaming up to kind of force Wendy into this conservatorship that a lot of people don't think that she needs. And I have some opinions on it. Before I get to those, I want to go ahead and roll you the clip, so roll it.
My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair. And Wells Fargo has no questions and answers with regarding my money. This is not fair. And Lori Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money. This is not right. And you know this is not fair. And this guy named Bernie Young, I know for a fact that Bernie Young used my American Express card to hire an attorney to file a petition against me. That was done with my American Express card. Bernie Young, you're no good. And this is not fair at all, you know? And then there's this person, a former doctor, okay, had medical information about me that I never even got. It was sent over to Lori Schiller. So I haven't gotten the stuff. I fired the doctor. And again, all I want to know is, where is my money? This is not right. And certainly, this is not fair. This is not fair. You know? Wells Fargo has used all this stuff to create the guardianship over me. This is not right. And certainly this is not fair. The New York court system is, without evidence, they're being weird to me, this court system. Without evidence, they took all this information and continued with what's going on with me based on what Wells Fargo is doing. This is not fair. This is not fair, you know? And the New York court is treating me like they did in, do you remember Kung Fu judge case? Do you remember that Kung Fu judge case? That's not right, and that is not fair. Lori Schiller, Bernie Young, and Wells Fargo, please let me have access to my money. This is not right. And again, this is not fair. Have a pleasant day. Thank you.
So there's a lot with this Wendy clip, okay? I want to start off by saying that I do not think that Wendy Williams needs to be in a conservatorship necessarily. I want to back that up by saying that I'm not completely convinced that Wendy Williams isn't suffering from some sort of memory loss situation that happens as you get older. Now, the extent to what that is, I couldn't say, but I will say that for those of you who don't know, if you're new to this channel, this is your first video that you're watching, or maybe you're relatively new Shelby Belle and you don't know a lot about me, my mother has Alzheimer's, okay? And so I know a lot about what memory loss looks like. and what those kind of diseases how they present themselves in the early stages and in the later stages. What I will say is, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not going to sit here and diagnose Wendy Williams. I'm not qualified to do that. What I will say is that I do see signs that are very early stage signs of a memory, like, type of like illness, disease, memory loss disease, or something that happened, like dementia or Alzheimer's. I do see early signs of that, and let me tell you why. In this video, she has a turtleneck on, and she's doing a lot of this, and she's like biting the fabric on the turtleneck, and she's like doing this to her face and stuff. And when people with dementia and Alzheimer's, one of the things that starts developing in them in early stages is the need to fixate and pick on stuff, okay? And I'm noticing that in this video, and the reason I pointed out, and you guys would be like, Shelby, she's just messing with her shirt, whatever. What you have to remember is that she was recording herself. She was filming herself. Listen, I'm human, we're all human. We all have little things that we do, right? I like pick at my skin sometimes. I pick at my eyebrows. It's like a bad habit that I have. I have to stop myself from doing that. We all pick at our skin. We all tug at our clothes. We all do these things. But not when you're filming yourself to put out this important message to the world on camera. When you're in that situation, you're on. And she's a media professional. She's a television mogul. She knows what she has to put on when she's on camera. And that kind of like fixating and tugging at the neck and doing the things, that to me signifies that there might not be something right there. Something might be wrong. And I'm not saying that there is, like, confirmed, because I'm not a doctor or whatever, but I'm just saying that's a sign to me that it would be. Another one, and this one you can literally take it and run with it, or just be like, Shelby, you're crazy, because I literally do the same thing on camera, but I'm also just a girl in Texas in her beauty room. Okay, Wendy Williams is a television mogul. Like, she's super, super trained and stuff in front of a camera. There's a lot of stuttering. There's a lot of not having the right words for stuff. And that is a very early sign of things developing as well, because in the early signs, I feel like people that maybe aren't as educated in this kind of a thing, what they're saying is, she looks so put together, she's forming complete sentences, You don't just go from being completely healthy to not being able to remember anything in one day. It's a several year process that happens, and your brain so slowly kind of disintegrates, basically, and you just lose who that person is slowly. And so, while I'm not a doctor, but I can say that what I'm seeing from Wendy, it worries me. And do I think that means she needs to be put into a conservatorship? No, I don't. I feel like there's things available to people that are not conservatorships, and I feel like if that's the route that needs to happen in the long run, because she does have dementia, Alzheimer's, and that will develop to the point where she will lose her cognitive functions, and she will end up bedridden, not able to feed herself, not able to use the bathroom on her own. If that is what's going on with her, and I really hope it's not, but if it is, eventually she will need to be put into a conservatorship over her finances and all of that. But that does not need to happen until she is formally diagnosed and there is paperwork behind that. Now, apparently, there was a doctor that she was seeing that told this lady, Lori Miller at Wells Fargo, who's a former financial advisor at Wells Fargo, that was sent on behalf of Wendy Williams, but Wendy has not even seen that paperwork, or so she says. Okay, I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate here, because I know from experience with my mother that sometimes in these early stages, the person will say certain things, and you're just like, but no, that's not true. Like, no, like, that's not what happened. And it's because the person is trying to fight what's going on within them so bad. And 90% of the time, they're speaking clearly. They might stumble over a couple things here and there, but who doesn't? And so to the untrained person, it's like, oh, well, okay, I believe you. But, and I'm speaking from personal experience, because that happened with my mom. Like, my mom would say things specifically about me to other family members and stuff, and I'd be like, that's not what happened. Like, that's not it. And nobody in my family believed me because my mom seemed like she was pretty much knew what she was talking about. And so, and that's hard for me to talk about, and it gets a lot deeper and more dramatic than that, but that could be what's going on here. We just don't know. And so I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit because I just know the signs and what to look for, but I'm not necessarily saying that that is 100% what's going on. My heart goes out to Wendy. And either way, if people are messing with her and trying to force her into a conservatorship that she doesn't need to be in because she's fine mentally, maybe she's getting a little bit older or whatever, then my heart goes out to her for that. And if she does have a cognitive dysfunction disorder like dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that is going on with her, then my heart goes out to her as well, because that, I know personally how rough that can be. And my heart goes out to her family, because dealing with that is tough. It's very tough. And so either way, my heart goes out to Wendy Williams, and I hope that she gets the answers that she needs. I hope she gets access back to her money while she, until there's a formal diagnosis, if she does happen to have Alzheimer's dementia. I hope there's I hope that she gets her money back before that. And if she doesn't, well, I hope that she's able to stand up for herself and not allow herself to get into a situation like being put into a conservatorship where she doesn't need to be, right? Because we've seen how what that did to Britney Spears, and we saw what that did to Amanda Bynes, and no one deserves to be put into that. And I feel like with the celebrities, I feel like, maybe people are trying to put them in there because they're trying to control their finances and they're trying to push a narrative out to us, So I don't know. I'm being very clear that I'm remaining completely neutral in this. I'm not saying she does have that and needs to be put into conservatorship, but I'm also saying she doesn't. My heart just goes out to her either way. So anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here because I'm getting a little emotional. Whenever I talk about dementia, Alzheimer's, and anything pertaining to that, I do get emotional. It's just a very hard topic for me to discuss, which is why I haven't really made a Wendy video yet on this topic, because it is hard for me to discuss. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from, so I'd love it if you did that. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.